Hello, my friend. Amnor Hunter here from amnorhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. I want to share with you today a couple of cool new free plugins and also 3 very interesting deals in music production tools. You will find the applicable links in the video description just below the timestamps, right? I like to put timestamps in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video if you want to get straight to the point. Not see the intro or something like that. All right, so all of the links are organized in the video description for that. Let me show you quickly the plugins we're gonna be checking out today, the 5 of them. Let's start with the freebies. We're gonna start with SELENE. This is a free new plugin by Auburn Sounds. Also, we're gonna be checking out the brand new amp simulator by Aurora Dsp. This is Nosferatu in light of the Halloween season, completely free. And moving on to the deals, we have some pretty amazing deals here in 3 amazing tools. First, the virtual pianist Vogue by Ujam currently has a 93% off. Only $9 for this plugin until November the 4th. And it is worth mentioning that in any purchase here at Plugin Boutique, you get a free plugin this time around, and throughout the month of October is the random beat surfing synthesizer, or the 7 deadly snares, also by beat surfing, right? So yeah, 93% off, huge deal. Another new deal by Excite Audio is the brand new virtual instrument released, I think yesterday, is the Bloom Mura Masa Lite. Pretty interesting virtual instrument that has many different sounds for different categories and stuff like that. There is a light version, actually 34% off introductory price, only $19 until November the 30th. And another interesting deal is this dynamic equalizer by Solid State Logic. A good competitor with FabFilter Pro Q3 or 4, or the Kirchhoff EQ as well. $29, lowest price ever I have seen in this dynamic equalizer by Solid State Logic, 70% off until November the 11th. So before we begin with the content, my friend, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnorhunter.com, where I have some additional free stuff for you that might be helpful, some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools, such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. And also let me invite you to my second channel, which is called Amnor Hunter Makes Music, a channel that is going to be dedicated entirely and only to create original songs and original music from scratch, and show you the whole process, release songs. Hopefully this can inspire you, this will inspire you to create original music of yours, release the songs, put them out there. I just did the first episode 1 of the first songwriting challenge. Go ahead and check it out, where I start laying down some foundation ideas, some guitar themes, synthesizer themes. I'm making a psychedelic space rock song first, so subscribe for that. The link is also in the video description. Let me know if you are here in the live stream, my friends. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. I am always very eager to get to know you guys. It's always very fun to engage in conversations with you guys live here. Alright, so without further ado, let me take you now to my DAW here. Okay, so let's start with the SELENE. This is an algorithmic reverb by Auburn Sounds. Okay, we have the main control here. I'm sorry, it's not the main control. This is the decay. But we have the controls for the reverb here. It has the shimmer. It's for the full version. In this version, we don't have access to the shimmer, so we have access to size, decay, pre-delay, and amount. Also, we have here a few controls for the mix. We have the dry, we have early reflections, reverb, and the output. Right. Also, we have an EQ. It's good to have EQ on reverbs and Yeah, time-based effects in general, delays. It's always have a good idea to cut some lows or highs so that the delays or reverbs, reverberations in this case, doesn't interfere with the main signal, especially in the low end, right? Also, we have drive, we have diffuse, modulation, amount, modulation hertz here. So yeah, with vintage, gate, and docking control. All of this included in the free version, right? It's pretty cool also to have gate. Sometimes on snares we have gated effect. Docking control, it's always very useful so that the reverb doesn't interfere with the original signal every time, so that the reverb presents itself and moves like to the front when filling the gaps, not like at every time, right? So yeah, let's hear it in action. I have this guitar track. Let's set the initial sound. Okay, very cool. Spaces. Okay, cool decay. Let's increase it. Very cool, right? And even though we don't have access to shimmer here, it sounds very... Yeah, it has that shimmerish thing. I don't know if that's a word. So let's decrease the size. Let's set the gate, for instance. Okay, there's the gate acting. Alright, for snare, that would be very, very cool. Gated reverbs, and let's check out the docking control. The cool thing is that you see also the gain reduction here, right? Nice. That's a very good way, like I said, to not interfere with the original signal, right? It's like a bit in the background there, depending on the threshold that we set here. And it comes back like when the original signal it's not playing, filling the gaps. It's pretty cool to have Docker, and not a lot of reverbs or free reverbs have it. Okay, mono, stereo, vintage. Let's add some drive as well. Alright, some modulation. You heard the what's the word I'm looking for? Alright. Fluctuations, right? It's like getting out of tune a bit. Alright. Let's increase the size to the maximum here, 300. Huge. But it's very cool to have the Docker. Listen without the Docker. It's all over the place, right? And with the Docker, Docker is very controlled. Okay, let's increase early reflections. And as always, having an amount or mix knob, it's super useful, right? Completely dry and boring. Right, and let's EQ this, for instance, remove some lows and highs. Nice, clean. Alright, very, very cool. We have also damping, I forgot to talk about it. Okay, we select like what is this? Low filter, low pass filter or something, or high pass. LF says. So we choose 250 range, 500, 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K, or high. Yeah, this is a low pass pretty much, and this is a high. I'm sorry, high pass and low pass. So it's low cut pretty much and high cut. Or it's damping only, maybe. The filters are here, right? My bad. Right, so there you go, my friends. That's the SELENE by Auburn Sounds. Let's continue with another new free one. Just released today, actually. The Nosferatu amp simulator by Aurora Dsp. Pretty cool rock and metal amp simulator. Very complete because it doesn't has the amp sim or drive, right, or saturation. It has also a cap section here, and we can blend between two caps here or two impulses. So this, in light, of course, of Halloween, very generous from Aurora Dsp to give this away 100% free. So we have here a distortion, and this Nosferatu, right? We have low, mids, and highs. We have volume, and we have gain, okay? And we have a boost as well, gain boost here. You can turn off and turn on the pedal like that. As you see here, you have the diagram down here where we can turn it off also clicking on it. The amp, turning off the amp. This is a pedal, this is an amplifier, and we have the cabinet, right? Additional controls, very useful to have. A gate, right? A transpose. I would like to test this against other paid plugins, but the transpose to decrease octaves or increase octaves or keys, right? To the tuning, right? Increase or decrease the tuning. Also, one thing that I thought it was missing is the stereo option, because I like to use normally one amp sim to feed a couple of guitar takes. It saves me CPU power, right? So it's up here. This small circle that you see here can become two circles and it's stereo. So that's useful to have. So input and output. There are some presets available as well, as far as or not, maybe not. But anyway, this is the initial sound. Let me turn off. I have a guitar riff here. This is the clean DI signal, right? This is a guitar riff I composed for a Vogue digital guitar contest or riff contest competition. So let's put this guitar some dirty sound here. We put it stereo. Okay, let's add more gain. Nice. So, although this riff doesn't need a lot of gain because it will muddy the riff. Let's add the boost. I have a lot of lows here. Let's add some brightness. Okay, without the boost. The main distortion is here, right? Here on this sort of amp sim or amplifier, we have presence and resonance. The main distortion comes from this. It could be a pedal or a preamp or something. Nice distortion. Too much distortion muddies the sound. If we want to have definition, we need to use less gain. Turning off the, could be the power amp. Turning on. Presence. Nice. It never goes to a harsh place. Nice. This is one impulse to the left, to the right. It's cool to combine them. And you can disable the cabinet, of course, and use your own impulse. That's pretty cool option to have as well. So completely clean. Let's check out the transpose. Oh, pretty cool. Nice. So it's regular here off. It seems that it's pretty clean. Some steps down here. Let's increase the tuning. It starts to become a bit unnatural the more we go down or up. This is regular. Let's hear it in context of the full mix here. Okay, there's the bass and the drums. Very, very cool amp simulator by Aurora Dsp, definitely. Let's move on to the first deal in this video, the Vogue Virtual Pianist by Ujam. Only $9 for this awesome virtual instrument. This is a grand piano, right? Beautiful, beautiful grand piano. It has many styles here. There are many different like phrases, chords, and stuff like that. In this mode, the player, right, it has that. If we set it to instrument, we disable all of those options. If we set it to player here, it has many different styles. It can help you out definitely to build like piano licks and patterns and stuff like that, right? So yeah, it has the character here: emotion, ballad, concert, power, and plastic, and it has effects as well. Here in the finisher, if we click on effects here, we have the finisher. We have different effects, color, right? We have phaser, tremolo, harmonics, compression. Here in transform, we have some other stuff, and remix, right? High pass, low pass, pizza organ. We're gonna go through some of those in a moment. Also, we have ambience, rooms and reverbs, echoes and delays, and combinations, right? And here on master, we have dynamics and tuning. Yeah. Also some presets available for different styles: soft and dark, strong and bright, pads and atmospheres, experimental, remixed, style showcases. So for $9, I think this is a steal. Let's hear it in action. I have this pattern. Yeah, let's choose another style here. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful sound, and that reverb that it's there. Check out the effects here. I'm gonna turn out the effects. Bit of ambience. This is the amount. Sounds beautiful, right? And emotion. character ballad. Let's put another elegant arp. Very cool because it's creating stuff. The MIDI pattern that I have, it's not that complete. It's creating stuff. Nice. Concert. Power. Wow, very cool. I couldn't play that in a million years. Okay. Reflections, style. Change the BPMs 106. Let's lower it. 120. Okay, let's check out. Let me turn off the ambience here and only use the finisher. Stereo phaser. Okay, tremolo. Nice. Stage pickups. Honky detune remix. Resonant low pass. Okay, let's choose here chorus. Nice chorus. Let's add ambience. Okay, ping pong delay. If we change the style here. If I change it to player, listen. Yeah, let's increase the tuning here. It's not changing. In player, it's much better, right? Concert. I think this is the standard, right? Some presets available. Let me go through some of them here. Beautiful stuff. Pads and atmospheres. Nice. Strong and bright. Beautiful stuff, right? By Ujam, only $9. Yeah, come on. Super fun. I have another virtual instrument here. Let me open it up here. This is the new, brand new virtual instrument by Excite Audio. This is the Blue Mura Masa version Lite. It's not letting me use. There, there it is. So this virtual instrument involves different categories. It has percussions, bass hits, textures, synth pads, all of that, right? And as any other virtual instrument by Excite Audio in the Bloom series, these white triangles are white keys on your physical MIDI keyboard or virtual MIDI keyboard, right? And the black keys on your MIDI keyboard are these, the ones that are upside down in red, the triangles, right? And we have sounds here on these white notes, right? Let me turn it on. Oh, there it is. Okay, hi-hats, We have loops as well. Let me click one of them. This is, I believe, a loop. Yeah, a complete loop. And if we click these three, or if we press those on our keyboard, it will morph the different loops or one shots, right? So for instance, I have this without pressing these morphing notes. So the hi-hat sounds like this. Okay, and if I press one, change the sound, right? Let me press another one. Made it reverse, right? Okay, so I have a physical MIDI keyboard here. It has 4 macro controls, of course, right? It has terminal. This is saturation. I'm gonna show you in a moment. This is peak. It's delay. Angle. I believe it's like a reverb. And sides is stereo width. Okay. And another cool thing is that it has different sound banks, right? And here are different categories. Textures. You can drag the whole thing down here, or you can drag individual like one shots or loops down here, right? These are textures, different categories: synths and guitars, drum loops, basses, drums and percussion, so on and so forth, right? Basses, synths and guitar. Okay, so if I drag this down to the first, now I can use, you have here also you can select the key, major or minor, right? Let me morph it. Okay, and I have also some patterns here. In the free version, in the Lite version, you have less, of course, less one shots and loops to choose from, but you have still a lot of very cool choices. You cannot edit even further. That's on the full version, but on the Lite version, we have many great sounds and also some presets as well, less than in the full version, right? So let me play you this pattern here. Okay. So if I use saturation, let's use it. Distortion and saturation, right? So let me add delay. Let me add it, and with the pattern, right? You heard the delay, and for this is reverb. This is stereo width. Okay, a bit of stereo width. Let me change to another preset here, bass experimental. Let's check it out. Okay, let's experimental. Let's go to melodic here. Another one. Okay, one shots. So I can use the presets, or I can go here to drag another, for instance, synths and guitar. I'm gonna drag the whole thing down here. right? It changed the one shots and loops. I'm gonna morph it. Alright, so that's the Bloom Mura Masa Lite. Only 19 bucks for this plugin. I think it's a good price as well. And finally, let's check out the other plugin in this list, the last one. This is by Solid State Logic, right? A dynamic equalizer, the X-DynEQ, right? More than 20 bands, of course, that you can open here in this EQ plugin, right? If you are familiar with dynamic equalizers, this is gonna be easy for you, right? Very intuitive. You just double click and you add a band like that. You choose that shape, right? High pass, this type of curve, Butterworth. You choose a low shelf or high shelf, right? The usual stuff in an equalizer. We also have, of course, the opportunity to make it dynamic, right? We click here, just below that turn on and off. Just click here and we can extend this. We have threshold, we have attack, release, and all that stuff, right? We can create this band and make it dynamic. I'm going to show you in a moment of that, right? But you can make it smaller here, the dynamic stuff, or turn it off like that, right? And you're going to see the gain reduction here. And you can delete the band like that. You have up to 24, I believe, 24 bands that you can add. And of course, this headphones icon is to listen isolated to what that band is perceiving or changing, right? So, okay, I have these drums. Well, some extra features here. You can do the processing in series or parallel, phase flip. We use also some stereo or mid-side processing. We can process only the mids or the sides or in stereo, right? Normally. So yeah, that's the EQ. Let's equalize a bit these drums. Okay. So I'm gonna remove some boxiness. Okay. Some lower mids. Okay, let me unsolo this. And let's make it dynamic. Okay. You have the ratio, knee, range, the threshold. It's auto threshold right now. If you click here, I can increase or decrease the threshold with this control. Okay, auto attack and auto release, but we can set it here faster or slower. Okay. We can move this up. This is the range, right? Where it's the dynamic band is acting. Okay, let's add some top end here. Let's add a high shelf. Here around 6,000, 7,000 hertz. Before, after. Let's see if we can identify the snare here to add more like crack. Here perhaps. before. Right, I'm equalizing of course the whole kit, but just try to pinpoint the snare a bit. Okay, some cool bottom end at 80. So it's dynamic as well. Let's put everything dynamic here. Okay. All right, fine. And let's use it also lastly here on electric guitars. It's quite CPU friendly as well. Let me put a high pass filter here. Let's see what we are dealing with down here. Okay, we can hear what we're cutting. Cleaning up some low end rumble there. Okay, let's make it dynamic. Some presence here. Before. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of like top end for a high cut, but let's hear what's up here. I like to set around 10K, right? But in this case it doesn't need it, doesn't have information right there. Let's see what we have here. Some mid-range. Make it dynamic. Okay, before I'm gonna turn off this. Right, there you go, my friends. That's the X-DynEQ by Solid State Logic. Please let me know what you think of these tools, my friend. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions. I am always happy and interested to know what do you think of them. Are you interested in trying one of them? Let's see if we have some people here in the chat. It seems that we do. Robert, Melted Cheese, Honest, or Homest. I'm the only one. Hi, I'm there. Hello, Robert. Cal Golden is here. Hello, Cal. Hello, Alan. Glad to be here. CDub Beige at work listening, always giving us the best news on plugins and VSTs. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. Ness Force, hello Ness. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. Damn nice riff, my man, says Cal Golden. Thanks a lot, my friend. Yeah, that riff was for the contest. It has a nice clarity to the Nosferatu. Yeah, it has it's a great sound, I think. Has good, awesome tone shaping tools. Thanks for the UVI piano. My sister loved it. You are the best. Says Junebug Echo Music. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. And I'm glad that you took advantage of that free promo. Amazing synthesizers. Cuts through the mix nicely, says Didu Beige. You're talking about the AmpSim, maybe? Yeah, because I showed you in the full mix. Hello, sir, says J. Ruges. Difficult name to pronounce. Thanks a lot. Hello. And Kevin Wynn is here. Sent you something on a new free string library for Sign Player, Berlin Orchestra, I believe. Thanks a lot, Kevin, for always sending me some news, some free stuff. Thanks for the heads up. I will check that out as soon as I can, alright? So there you go, my friends. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it very much. Before we leave, remember that I have some free stuff on my website, free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools, collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. And also, check out my second channel, Amner Hunter Makes Music, a channel that is going to be dedicated entirely to create original songs and original music from scratch using plugins, using some guitar pedals that I have. I just did some days ago the episode 1 of the first songwriting challenge, so go ahead and check it out and subscribe. I'm gonna try to do these daily. Not always I can do daily, but I will try to my best to do them. I am starting to build a song, and I'm gonna finish that song, right? Yeah, in a series of live streams. I'm gonna be hosting also some giveaways here and there. So thanks a lot for watching, my friends. Take care, and I will be seeing you very soon, alright? Bye bye.